Hello everybody, my name is Magnus, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force. Last time we picked up Aleph Tarasu. We found out, we had Cain, our brother, die to Dark Soul, and now we're coming back to see if we can go through the path for the Shining Force, or the Shining Path, whatever that one's called. I'm pretty sure I went through and did everything that I needed to do. It looks like everybody's got the stuff that they need. Pretty sure. There we go. Oh, did we already get them into our party? I think we did. Yeah, we'll talk about them once we're there. So we already switched them out. So we say goodbye to Xylo and we say goodbye to Diane. Both were starting to stuck, although Diane was kind of wavering, just as archers normally do anyway. Alright, so we go back down, and I think we have to go through and visit the king again. And then we can go down that path that it wouldn't let us go to before. We are doomed, Max. Dark Soul is awakening Dark Dragon. It cannot be stopped. No, do not give up. All is not yet lost. Who are you to barge in my throne room? I am Orant of Manarina. I love that name, by the way, for the town, Manarina. King Kazoku, have you heard of the Chaos Breaker? Yes, a sword spoken of in ancient legends. Well, that was bad. When ultimate evil arises, a sword of both light and darkness can defeat the evil. Max has the sword of light, and Cain had the sword of darkness. Cain left it with me. Max, take both swords to Matafa. Once there, you can create the Chaos Breaker. Here is the Sword of Darkness. He knows this all. It doesn't tell anybody or doesn't figure it out on his own. It literally says somebody that says, oh yeah, there's this Chaos Breaker thing. Oh yeah, I have the Sword of Darkness and you have the Sword of Light. Huh, maybe that makes that sword. Oh wait, no, I know that makes the sword. Thank you, King. This king is awful. And receive the Sword of Darkness. Now leave for Matafa. Create the Chaos Breaker and stop Dark Soul. Fantastic, thanks, Orant. Go to Matafa and get the Chaos Breaker. I almost called the Chaos, because of the way that it was shown on there. So now we have the Sword of Darkness. So we have both. You know what? The only people that are able to equip it, which kind of sucks now, are Eamon and Balboroy. You're able to actually give them the Sword of Light and the Sword of Darkness. Which kind of sucks. I'm going to keep the Sword of Light on Max because I don't want him cursed, and I like actually using the Sword of Light. I'll give this to Musashi, although I'm pretty sure he cannot equip it. Yeah, he can't. Sucks. Though, let me show you real quick. It is extremely powerful. Mind you, I actually looked back at the stats. I'm mixing up Shining Force 2 stats with Shining Force 1. The Valkyrie and the Devil Lance both have a 35 attack, and the Buster Shot has a 35 attack. And the same thing with the Sword of Darkness. I think it either has a 45 or 35 or or 40 or something like that. It's 40. Yeah. Sword of Darkness also has D-Soul on it, so that's always a fun one. But yeah, I made that little mistake, but I went back and looked at it. Again, playing both of the games, sometimes you get some stuff mixed up. Alright, so, well, let's see, they go through. The Shining Path is only open if you possess the Orb of Light. Carry it with you. Not like we would have dropped it. Or sent it away. If you do that, you just can't go on with the game, which I don't think you can drop it. Bing! Alright, and into this weird world. Hear that change. And 2 heroes will appear after 1,000 years. See a blockage. It's like, I feel like this looks like a battle. Oh, look. You are too late. Dark Soul took the key to the accursed door. Go to the eye symbol and use the orb of light. Hey, that guy looks important. I wonder if we'll be able to use him later. The hint hint, nudge nudge. I know about Cain. Dark Soul has the key and is on his way to revive Dark Dragon. The Chaos Breaker may be able to reseal Dark Dragon if Dark Soul frees him. Follow Adam. He will lead you to where you can create the Chaos Breaker. Adam could have just told me that and just done it. I am Adam, a robot soldier. I will show you how to create the Chaos Breaker. And he continues on. Okay, simple enough. I don't know why he just looks back at you like that, but... Kill! Kill! Stop. You are Chaos. You have been reprogrammed by Dark Soul. Revert to original function. Mind you, this is actually the first time you go through and encounter a good robot. Now you find out that Dark Soul has reprogrammed at least this guy, probably all the other ones. So these robots used to not be this evil, or at least not on this side. So that's something. And why would you name a robot Chaos? They're gonna turn bad, no matter what. It's just how plot works. Go away. I don't understand exactly what happens there, but Adam vaporizes. Kill, kill. And then you're in this battle, which is very close quarters. Lots of robots. This is actually a pretty dangerous battle, because you're right here. And somehow all of my guys are going last, which is not good. Except for Musashi. Musashi now can go to any enemy that's in the area. So that's good for him. Okay, so Max is up. Yeah, this battle has tons of robots, torch eyes, and then a few new enemies. Not a new enemy, but Demon Masters are around without the Demon Rod. So they have no attack in comparison to their other ones. So the 50 agility, holy crap. And that's probably why we're going last, is they've got a ton of agility. So agility does matter, at least for the first turns. And who's going in what turn order, but once you kind of start manipulating the map, that doesn't matter. But in this case, it does matter when they have 50. This is more manageable at 26. Yeah, not new enemies, but you have the Ice Worms back. You have the Demon Masters, which... Did I just say Muddle 3? That's not supposed to be right. It's supposed to be Freeze 3. Why does that one have Muddle 3? That's unusual. You got the Minotaurs, and then you have Chaos. It's almost just like Cain. Pretty much. He's pretty much just like Cain, with probably like a little bit more defense. I don't think as much attack, but about the same amount of HP. And he doesn't have Diesel, and I think he does have a special laser attack. Which actually might work in my benefit because of my low defense. But he will actually charge. He is one boss that will actually come out and charge you. So this map can be over very quickly if you let it. Now we'll go over to our new characters. We have Torasu. He is a healer, thank the Lord. We have our hero and our savior, Torasu, to save us. The one and only in our party. This is the last healer that you get. Thank God you get one, or else my playthrough would be kind of crappy. Although I guess I'm not doing too terrible. He starts off at level 16, which is not like a level 10 or a level 8 like we've been getting a bit, but I mean, with our guys promoted, it still seems a little bit behind. Especially if you did any amount of grinding, you're going to be of higher level than this. But luckily for a healer, healers don't really depend on their levels. There's the exception of for learning their spells, and he's pretty quick to. He just automatically gains it. So it's very reliable. I think he only learns up to heal 3. I should know this a little bit better. Hold on a second as I go through and pull up his stuff. I mean, most of the time I'm actually not even worried about his spell, heal. He gets... Yeah, he only goes up to heal 2, sorry. So this most heal he's going to get. He has Detox, which kind of sucks. But then he has Shield. Shield goes through and gives you the ability to ignore spells for a short period of time, including your own spells to them, so you have to be very careful. And then you have Aura. Like we've seen before, Aura is a fantastic spell, heals an area of effect. Tarasu is the master of Aura. He will learn up to Aura 4, which he hits everybody in the battlefield for 40 hit points, for the same amount of MP that it takes for a heal 4, which does that to 1 person. Which is fantastic. He has a decent MP pool, he has decent HP, an okay amount of defense for a healer. I mean, you don't want him in combat anyway. I gave him the Holy Staff because he's going to promote at some point in time and equip it. He's not going to equip it any other time beforehand. He's just overall, a fantastic unit. It's just, you don't get him for a while, and you do have to deal with leveling him up. So I go through and rate him a 4-star character because of his automatic, like, he's not a bad healer to begin with. He is missing a couple of spells, but he does have Aura to start and heal 2, which will cover you for a decent amount. Has the unique spell of Shield. I don't remember if he's the only one to have it, but he's the only mage or healer to have it. So it's good for him, at least in this context. And I was losing my place on one of the other characters. There we go. So yeah, he's always usable. It just takes a little bit more grinding. He would be a 5-star character if he was already, hit to level 20 and promoted, and he already had Aura 2. Would be a 5-star unit because he would be matching at or maybe still a little bit behind your characters, but not that far behind. And anybody who has like an Aura 2 will be able to gain levels at an extreme rate. But he'll be very useful to us, especially for this playthrough. Normal playthroughs, he's still good. I didn't like using him before, but he's still good. And then we have Aleph. Oh, Aleph. So we finally get another mage. And this is the last mage that you also get in the game. So this is the 3rd mage, and you could guess what she specializes in, and that's right, Bolt. So you have your Fire Mage and Teo, Anri is the Freeze Mage, and Aleph is the Bolt Mage. Bolt is the most powerful of the 3. And with her specialization, she will only get Blaze 2 and Freeze 2, which kind of sucks because Freeze 3 would have been great. But Bolt 1 does the damage and has the same effect of basically Blaze 2 and Freeze 2. And in fact, I think does a little bit more damage at the cost of, being of costing more. So her MP pools does drain very quickly. So you have to manage that very carefully. She has a decent amount of MP in general, but it's still not... It's not the best, and she uses it up extremely quickly, so you have to be very careful with her. She is also one of the... I wouldn't say Anri weak, but she is still, very, very vulnerable to enemy attacks. Even more than Tarasu, as you can see. But, if we go through and compare to... Kokichi actually has been doing fantastic, so I'm not going to do that. Let's take Lyle. Lyle has, 2 more defense and is promoted level 3, and is supposed to be a little bit more bulky. So Aleph isn't doing too terrible, but she's still very fragile. So you do want to keep her out of the way. But she learns the best spell in the game, Bolt 4. It is a long-range, huge amount of damage spell. It does the most amount of damage. I think it does like is supposed to be doing 40-something points of damage. It's ridiculous. And bolt spells also have a better chance of critting than the other ones, or at least it seems so. I'm pretty sure, and the evidence does back it up a little bit. I just don't know in the code in itself. But you have a very decent chance of actually going through and doing deadly attacks with Bolt 4 and just doing a massive amount of damage, even against Dark Dragon. This is the type of spell that you use against bosses, even though they have magic resistance, because it will do a good amount of damage to them. So, for Aleph, I do rate a 3 out of 5, and the main reason is her availability and her low level to begin with. I mean, she's only coming in with these 3 spells at their level. She doesn't even have, you know, a spell that can do up to 20 points of damage to kill a unit. And every unit that we have has, you know, 27 HP, 28 over here, 28 over there. We do not have any low hit point enemies. So even if she came with Bolt 2, which has a lot larger of an area, she would be more useful. But she isn't useless, and it does not take her long to kind of gain her stride. I think she learns Bolt 2 at least by level 20. And like any other mages, you want to promote at level 20 with them. That way they can reach those spells. They have an easier time of reaching level 20 than anybody else besides the healers. And the healers are just more consistent. The mages, as long as they kill high-level things, they'll be fine. But yeah, a 3 out of 5 for them. Or for her. She'll do fine. I'm just happy we have another mage. Or we have a mage right now. First off, let's go through and kill the immediate threat. Now, one way to... Ooh, good job, Max. One way to kind of counter this map is to go over to this side and kind of corner up. You do have these enemies that come straight down over here. If you try to fight them all, unless you're, you know, beefed up, or move very carefully or have a decent amount of luck, you will get destroyed. It will take a long time. I'm going to use a little bit of spells to kind of take away some of the immediate threat, but my main focus is to actually kind of shift over to the right so I can face the threat. Unless I start seeing that I'm keeping them back enough. I don't think I will, but we'll see over here. Musashi, you're better off just trying to take out this jet. And see this monster at play. Jesus. 18 points of damage. And he only gets better. Okay, oh, that's interesting that he went after Pele instead. That hurt. That really hurt. Okay. I don't remember exactly what triggers Chaos Moving. In fact, I don't even know if there's a specific thing that does. He just kind of arrives. We'll take on this one. And who did we get the halberd to? We get the halberd to somebody. Oh, Kokichi. He's back to sucking without the halberd. The halberd actually doesn't do much more damage than the chrome lance. It does make a big difference on the guy like Kokichi. So you can see... Okay, I was actually lucky with that. You can see we're going to have a difficult time on that flank. There's a ton of enemies, and I know if we go that direction, Chaos will come after us. But I do need to get rid of the mage. That is for sure here. Did he equip the... Yeah, I have the Valkyrie on him. Okay. Guns now will just wreck anybody with a Valkyrie. 30 points of damage. Now, I mean, the Demon Masters don't have that much defense, but he would have one-hit KO'd, and that doesn't happen a lot. Alright, so the only people that damaged are Musashi and Pele. I need to heal up Pele, but I need to defend Tarasu from any incoming attacks. I might be able to take this front. You know what I'm gonna do? Just because I need more healing, and this will save my MP pool, I'll use the healing seed on him. Not a normal thing that I would do, but it's definitely worthwhile. I don't have a group to heal. Who's I gonna get that kill? I don't know. Ernest. Oh, you had the Devil Lance. That's fine. 3 points of damage. Attack by 1, good. Defense by 2, okay. I'll take it. Not any major spikes or anything, but it's worthwhile. Yeah, I think I was gonna let Aleph go through and take the kill on the right there. Very basic blaze attacks. And that's kind of how I'm gonna be using her, unless she can hit a big area. Ooh, that's a good level for Pele. Oh my gosh. 3 attack, 5 defense. 7 HP. I don't ever see Pele spike like that, so. I could help out by doing a big attack over here, but that would not be smart. I need to take out this threat right here. I would just attack, but there's a chance of missing, and Aleph needs the experience. But there is something to be said about having consistent damage again, even if it's low. Consistent damage is good. Alright. And in all actuality, now Vankar can do, because I think he had it. Oh wait, we had the Black Ring too. I think the Black Ring's a Blaze. And Halberd's a Bolt. Right? Yeah, because the evil ring is a bigger bolt. We repaired the Halberd, I hope. Oh, well, that didn't matter anyway. Again, problem with cursed items, but, I mean, there's a big payoff with it, so. Alright. Oh. That is something to note. If you actually have something that completely blocks you, blocks anybody from going, including flying characters, you cannot shoot through it. Or around it. So you can use that stuff to your advantage if you can. Most of the time you can't. Oh wait, Baloo is still level 15. Oh, forgot about that. Okay, so he's gonna go up here. We're gonna use the power ring on him. This gives him a chance of being able to hit a few different groups of enemies. And not be in too much danger. He is in danger of the jets there. Okay. There are enough enemies here that is worth risking putting Domingo over here. Not that that's actually much of a risk. It's more of just a thing that he can take on. He will not do a lot of damage to these guys just because they're actually blue colored. And he's a freeze effect. So, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. And I'm surprised they're attacking Musashi, but I'm happy. He is a tank in his own right, so I do not mind this. And he will take on this one so others can get some experience. There we go. Level 11. 6 attack! 4 defense and 5 hit points. This is what I mean. Musashi does not end up... Okay, this is something I gotta be worried about. I gotta get Musashi over there. Musashi, and actually Max, believe it or not, he needs to get over there. I just don't... Now I need to retreat everybody. That's what I need to do. I need to retreat everybody and be able to just kind of attack them from a distance for a little bit. And there's the freeze attack from the Frostworm. And got a double hit. That's great. That's probably Cookie Chi. Probably dying. No, not yet. Okay, good. Good. Oh, no, now he's dead. That's okay. This does group them up a decent amount for me, though, so that is a good thing. Next order of business is to take out this torch eye. It's actually more dangerous than anything else. And another level for guns, another 5 defense. Some of these enemies are gonna be around until the very end of the game, especially these torch eyes. You're gonna continue to see them. I don't know about the Demon Masters, and the Ice Worms probably aren't staying. But let's see here, what can we do? Tarasu might be safe going through and doing this. I hope he is. But that should be enough for him. Tarasu's got plenty of MP to keep doing basic heals there. There's no formations that Aleph can hit just right now. And I really need to get rid of this jet. And that should do it. Another good blaze hit from Aleph. And should be able to level up on our next spell here. Okay. Pele doesn't have anything special, that's right. But he can take out that torch eye. Let's give him a consistent night. At least for a little bit. And Vankar is stuck, so he's probably dead anyway. But if I can take out these guys with me, that'd be... Oh, thank you. Good. Or at least do some damage here. Fantastic. Didn't even smoke. Alright. And then... Ooh, I don't want to group up my guys like that. I really don't, but... This would be a good time to... Be a good time to hit all these guys. Actually, I might kill that other... Yeah, I might kill the Demon Master, so this might have been the better option. There we go. Like I said, this can be a very quick map once Chaos starts charging. I'll take those 3 points damage. Kill 3 enemies right there. Alright, and Blue, he can safely attack from here. We need to kill this inner one. And then I can actually move everybody to the left. And another level up for Blue, good. 2 attacks, fantastic. That's not good though. I needed that to last. We'll go through and stay here. Take out this Ice Worm, and now that I've done that, Chaos only has a few allies around him, and that basically just is a war of attrition now. Because a lot of his guys won't even go up to him, or come help him. So we're going to use the White Ring to heal up a group. Does that even help Vankar right now? No, I need these guys healed up. I think Vankar's kind of doomed anyway. This Chaos would have been able to kill him if I healed him up or not. And Chaos charges. Ooh, he went after Ernest. So he does have a laser attack, which is the preferred attack. If he did his normal one, that would have been somebody that's dead. Alright, so we bring this back. So I think, I mean, it's definitely not over yet. This is going to take a bit of doing for Chaos, but... Ooh! Nice time to get a critical. But we've definitely got him surrounded. I think he's only going to get one friend now, but if I block off here, take out that Ice Worm so that he only has his double turns to work off of. But, alright. Get Sashi over. I do have to keep Max kind of out of the way. So, he's kind of in a dangerous spot right now. so that's alright. And an attack on guns isn't going to do too much. 4 damage. So now you can see where the Gunslike defense comes into play. Okay, let's block off this way. Pele should be fine. Attacking here. And we just gotta slowly reduce him down. Let's just hope that Ernest can attack. There we go. Whew! 22 points of damage. Fantastic. Alrighty. Now's a good time for an aura. Yep, that one works. That one works out beautifully. So unfortunately, because this map goes a little bit fast, some of my guys that I would have wanted to level up aren't going to get the chance to. Tarasu is definitely one of them. Oh, I thought that the other one was hurt. A-Life is another one. But that's okay. We have a few other maps to kind of work with. And Vankar will go through and take one for the team as well here. Although Halberd attack is always good. Somebody's probably dying at this point in time. No, we can keep Lyle, out of range here. Just pepper him from far away. I don't think I'm going to look to kill him that Minotaur just yet here. Although what I do intend on doing is letting Blue get a little bit more experience using the power ring. So next turn he can either take out that Minotaur or he can take the place of somebody else here. Domingo is not going to do too much more damage, so he'll just do it against the Minotaur. I have enough good damaging melee attackers that I don't have to worry about anything. There we go. Good job, Domingo. Alright, I think Guns should survive. Oh, he'll survive that attack. Now, Max. So he, should be able to do this. Do a nice little range attack with Max. See, Max is actually keeping up with levels now. Finally. Now I do have to heal up Guns. But he'll be alright. And Musashi, I do need to get Musashi in there. Probably have to replace him with Pele, but it's always risky trying to move guys around, or else Chaos will go through and start attacking Max, which you definitely don't want. Ooh, and Chaos defeated by Guns. This unit now ceases to function. Mission incomplete. System failure. And that's that. No. Those who seek the Chaos Breaker must prove themselves. No. Use the light on the left altar, darkness to the right. The Chaos Breaker is forged from light and darkness. It appears on the center altar. Take the Chaos Breaker from the center altar and go forth and battle evil. So we gotta go through and use the orb over here. There it is. The writing on the stone slabs explain what you must do. Read them and obey. Again, great writing. Basically just tell me the obvious. So we're going to go through and use, set light on the left. There's sort of light. I think there's a glitch where you can actually keep these weapons and use them on your Birdman later. There you go. But then, 1, we don't need it. But 2, get the Chaos Breaker. The door opens. And then you get to go through and see the power of the Chaos Breaker. and Max is a beast. More so than even with a Sword of Darkness. Unfortunately, instead of Bolt 3, or Bolt 2, I can't remember which one it is. Oh, that's automatic. You get Freeze 3, which is okay. Use Chaos Breaker to stop Dark Soul. I have done all I can. The rest is up to you. Go now, Max. The hope of all of Rune go with you. The hopes of all of Rune go with you. Wow, I can read. That's fantastic. And then you go out here. Welcome back, Max. King Kazuku is anxious to hear your story. Go over to the king. And then after that should be the end point of this video. Like I said, nice quick battle. There's a few more enemies that you can kill, get some more experience. I wish I would have done that with Aleph and Tarasu, but Chaos charged me, so why did I do that? Long ago, Max, the ancients founded the cities of Gardenia and Runefaust, though back then Runefaust was called Protectora. Where was I? Oh yes, Gardenia held the western gate of the ancients, while Protectora held the eastern. Though Protectora, I hate that word, has fallen into evil hands, the gate remains and still functions. Dark Soul entered the castle of the ancients through the eastern gate. You must enter Runefaust and fight your way to the gate. Good luck, Max. Alright. Did anybody die? That's a good question. I don't think anybody died. But we did actually get another character. So we do have to say goodbye to somebody else. But that'll happen next time. Go through here. And to do a very tiny explanation, it's going to be a while between when I make, when I finish up with this video and make the next one. You guys may not end up seeing anything. Oh yeah, Kokichi died in the beginning. Forgot about that. Is he the one that I get to replace? No, Pele. That's right. Kokichi comes, or stays with me until about the very end. Oh, Kokichi was the only one, okay. We're gonna go through and save. But, the next video will be a different video in general, as we get Adam, the useless robot. Yes, we will go through and rest. A tired warrior is a dead one. Yes. You'll see what happens with that video. It's going to be a lot of fun. But then afterwards, I'm going to have a little clip of the before on Adam, and then a clip on after Adam, and then go through his explanation. Tell you why I do what I did. In either case, my name is Magnus, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.